Hi, good morning to you. The second attempt at the garden below to see if the camera's working okay. So this bed so far we have some nice zucchini plants. See them growing. Have quite a few pickings, and also put in some melons to see how they do. Watermelons. This fella here is a pumpkin. And then some bits of lettuce, just filling in space. So over there you can see some of the money sunflowers that we've been planting, Piero especially. And the grape growing up, but not producing any fruit, like the one above. So this is a flower bed that's starting to fill out. Not sure how clearly you can see that, but we've got some roses there. There's a mullein that seeded itself, and it's gone into like a swan shape. And then calendula and other roses, and one of my favourites, lavender. Okay, so that's that bed. I'm excited to see some carrots coming up because I haven't had much success so far in the other years. And also a row of beetroot and an absent row of parsnips. I don't seem to be able to get those to grow. Over here we have, I think this one's a butternut squash. It's looking pretty healthy, very healthy in fact. Some parsley going to flower, and lo and behold, another zucchini plant. And then this is going towards some tomatoes here. And under the sort of shade netting, we have some peppers. Another zucchini, can't have too many. Some aubergine plants that haven't been doing that, some of them haven't been doing that well. I think it rained a lot, maybe they didn't like it. And then our most advanced tomatoes, outside anyway, just starting to, can we see that? Just starting to ripen there. Let's just go through. This is a pretty poor soil bed, this one, but I put in lots of mulch and some potatoes growing to get something from it. A few blackcurrant plants there from cuttings. A trial patch of lentils, without really checking out how to grow them. Just threw them in to see what would happen. There we go. I've had a year of the cosmos as well. Lots of cosmos, so I threw some in here. And that's the start of some more sunflowers. And some dwarf purple beans. They seem to be picking up. They were covered in black fly. Seems to be the year of the black fly this year as well. But they seem to be surviving it, and lots of ladybirds coming. This is celeriac, experimenting to see if that does well. And this one is celery, and that was little plants we bought, but that seems to be good. Self-seeded sunflowers, they're coming on nicely. And actually, a couple of days since I've been down here to do things, the kale's actually coming on as well. And here's some cabbages, some nasturtiums, some lettuce that I had. And this is, there's 4 plants here. This is squash. Not quite yellow, but we had it last year. It's a sort of bendy shape, curly shape, and it's actually very nice. We bought it by mistake last year, and it turned out to be quite a creamy, nice squash. So bits of salad just starting to take here. A row of dill, coriander, some parsley plants surrounded by rocket, which you may or may not be able to see. This Lovely collection here is Jerusalem artichokes, very healthy and very easy to grow, and even without water and in the shade of the walnut tree, and they still seem to be fine, so they were good. And the beet, our first lot of out beet this year that was grown this year. That's a couple of patches, it's because sometimes the mice tend to eat the roots away and kill the plants, so I thought if I put them in 2 different places then some of them would have a chance. And then the last time I was down here, I put in the sweet corn plants, fingers crossed, one of my favourites. Crazy raspberry patch there, I'm not quite sure why it's come up so much, see what it does. I'm going to see how it does for fruit this year before I start thinning it out. And some self-seeded potatoes from last year, not quite dug up properly, and some more dwarf beans. Bought a rhubarb plant for Piero who likes it, and I think these back here are the raspberry ones along here, the raspberries that I brought back from you. Okay, more sunflowers. Some climbing beans, the ones that are got to the top already are actually sown from they seeded themselves from last year. And in here, this is a khaki plant. You'd probably have to look it up to see what it actually is. I saw the first flower this year, so maybe it's starting to come to fruiting. A couple more grapes, and then this is our artichoke patch. We just let some of them, we ate some actually, they're very nice, but we let some of them go to flower. I don't know if you can see that colour as clearly as I can. Lovely, I think they're nice for the insects as well. The fallen apple tree is actually producing apples, amazingly. And pond area, but that needs, let's have a look, just letting it overgrow because it really needs sorting out and having a proper liner in it. So actually it's pretty dry in there, but there'll be some sort of habitat, I guess. And I think that's it. That's the bottom garden. I'll just show you, that's Piccolo. Okay, speak soon. Bye.